Hare Krishna. Today is Govardhana Puja. The Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill on this auspicious day. So, in the management of Krishna, in the administration of Krishna, there are many devotees who are working under the order of Krishna, supplying all the necessities to all the living beings on this planet. So this particular day, there is an interesting pastime of Lord Krishna happened. That is why Krishna's name is called Giridhari, and there is a Govardhana. So that interesting pastime took place. So Srimad Bhagavatam in the 10th canto, it described like this. The Shukadeva Goswami said, Bhagavan api tatraiva baladevena samyutaha. While staying in the very place in the Vrindavana, Krishna, his brother Baladeva and Lord Krishna happened to see cowherd man busily engaging for a sacrifice to Indra. They saw this happening. Who saw? Indra Yoga Kritodhyaman. They saw Indra there preparing an offering. Krishna and Balaram. And Krishna is omniscient Lord. Omniscient means he knows everything. There are three characteristics of God: omnipresence, omnipotent, and omniscient. So it's all-knowing personality. He knows what is happening. But being the omniscient super soul, the Supreme Lord Krishna, already understood the situation. Yet, he still humbly inquired from elders. He is acting even a pastime. He is asking the elders. He is asking. Elders headed by his father, Nanda Maharaj. So Lord Krishna said, Lord Krishna asked, Katyatam me pitaha ko ayam sambramova upagataha kim phalam kasya vodheshaha kenava sadhyate makaha. Krishna is asking a question as if he does not know anything. He knows everything, but he is acting like he does not know anything. He is asking, my dear father, kindly explain to me what this great endeavor of yours is all about. So much hard work is going on. What is happening? What is it meant to accomplish? If this is a ritual sacrifice, then for whose satisfaction is it intended? By what means is it going to be executed? So Krishna is asking a question to Nanda. So why you are doing? Please tell me about it, O Father. I have a great desire to know, and I am ready to hear in good faith. I am a good son. I am a faithful son. I am very sincere. So I will hear you. You please tell. Certainly no secrets are kept by a saintly personalities. Krishna is saying, you are a saintly person. Generally the rule is that saintly people should not keep any secrets. Who have no conception of mine and others. For saintly person should not see anything, okay, this is mine, this is others. And who do not consider who is friend and who is enemy, who is neutral. So saintly person, Nanda Baba, Nanda Maharaj, my dear father, you are a great saintly person. You should not keep the secrets. No secret worship, secret things, because you are a saintly person. Saintly person should not keep. Who is a great saint? Those who are working for self-realization are called saints. Those who look for spiritual progress. It is not necessary the saint means he should be wearing the saintly attire. Not necessary. It can be in any attire. But if your life's goal is to achieve lotus feet of Krishna, you are called saintly person. And such a person will not have mine and others. Okay, this is mine, this is others. Then how does saintly person looks? Everything. Saintly person sees everything belongs to Lord. And saintly person thinks that everybody should get opportunity to go back to Lord. So he is welfare of everybody, a saintly. So you should not, you're a saintly person. You should tell. When people in the world perform activities, Krishna is saying, sometimes they understand what they are doing and sometimes they don't. Those who know what they are doing achieve success in their work, whereas ignorant people do not. So people should know what they are doing, why they are doing. You see, if you see in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun is asking many questions to Krishna. Kim tad brahma, kim karma, kim adhyatma, purushottama. All complicated questions Arjuna is asking to Krishna. And the same Krishna, does not know anything. He's asking, what are you doing? He's asking Nandava, what you are doing? So, as a small boy is asking. At the same time, little philosophy also Krishna is speaking. And Krishna, when he spoke like this, he was 7 years old boy. So 7 years old boy, he is telling like this. So everybody should know the purpose, what they are doing. You should not do something without knowing why you are doing. This is very relevant for today's society, especially the Hindu society. They do many rituals, but sometimes they do not know why they are doing those rituals. Some mantras are chanted which they do not know the meaning of those mantras. They just faithfully, good people, pious people, they, with all respect, they do all the rituals, but they do not know why they are doing. So Krishna does not encourage this kind of ritual. Krishna wants everybody to know what you are doing, what is the purpose you are doing, what is the end result of it. So this is the question everybody should ask. Now the interesting is, sometimes even in the today's world, children ask question like this to parents. Why we are doing? Why are you worshipping this? Why are you doing? But generally, unlike Nanda Maharaj, people in today's world, they do not know. They are not able to answer their children. They say, you just follow what I have to tell you. That's all. So this is how, this is not encouraged by Krishna. Such being the case, ritualistic endeavor of yours should be clearly explained to me. It is a ceremony based on scriptural injunction or simply a custom or ordinary society. Nanda Maharaj replied to Krishna, the great Lord Indra is the controller of the rain. The clouds are his personal representatives. They directly provide rainwater, which gives happiness and sustenance to all creatures. Not only we, my dear son, but also many other men worship him. The Lord and the Master of the rain-giving clouds, we offer him grain and other paraphernalia of worship produced through his own discharge in the form of rain. So we are worshipping. By accepting the remnants of the sacrifices performed to Indra, people sustain their lives and accomplish the threefold aims of religiosity: economic development and sense gratification. Thus, Lord Indra is the agent responsible for fruitive success of industrious people. So now, Krishna only told in Bhagavad Gita, you should worship devatas. By worshipping devatas, you will receive whatever your desires are. you can be happy in this world. In the 3rd chapter, Krishna says. Now here, Krishna is doing something else. So, Krishna knew that Indra has become very puffed up. The Lord Indra, Indradeva, though he is very powerful, though he is empowered by Krishna only, but Indra has become very angry. Not angry, the puffed up, very proud of his position. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhoga Ishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Aparita Chetasam. When the Bhoga and Aishwarya comes, when their material opulence comes, somebody may become very, very proud. So the Indra has become proud. So I should teach him a lesson. Krishna was thinking. So since Krishna wanted to teach a lesson to Indra, he orchestrated all these things. It is not that Krishna does not want worship of Indra by a fruity people. That's all right. But Krishna is teaching some important lesson. Shukadeva Goswami said, when Lord Krishna heard the statements of his father Nanda and other senior residents of Raja, he addressed his father as follows. To arouse anger in Lord Indra. Why did he speak this? To make Indra angry. Indraya manyuhu janayam. He wanted Indra to become manyum. Manyum means anger. He wants Indra to become angry. So Krishna is very clear why he is doing. So Lord Krishna said, it is by the force of karma. Now Krishna speaks some atheistic philosophy. Krishna says, actually, you do your karma, you get result for that. By the force of karma that a living entity takes birth, it is by the karma alone he meets his destruction. His happiness, distress, fear and sense of security all arise as effects of karma. Generally people do not believe in God. They say this, you do your duty, you do good work and your good karma you will enjoy. You enjoy like this. This is how it is. There is no God. You do good, good will happen to you. This is the law of nature. So why you should worship? Even if there is some controller who awards all of the results of their activities, even the controller is there, that controller also will dispose what you deserve as per your karma, not that he will give anything extra to you. So you do your duty. So like this, Krishna speaks a very nice philosophy to Nanda Maharaj. Because it is karma that causes the conditioned living entity to accept and giving up different high and low grade material bodies. Therefore, one should seriously worship work itself. Kaya kave kailasa. So, we should work. So, very nicely Krishna describes. Then he says, my dear father, our home is not in the cities or towns or villages. Being forest dwellers, we always live in the forest and on the hills. See, Krishna speaks generally, who cares for small children advice? But Krishna is, when he speaks, nobody can reject. The way he speaks, way he presents, and everybody get attracted to him. So everybody was listening. Nanda Maharaj was listening, everybody was listening. And the Vrajavasis were listening to him. He said, we are living in the forest. Therefore, may a sacrifice for the pleasure of the cows, the Brahmanas and Govardhan Hill begin. With all the paraphernalia collected for worshipping Indra, let the sacrifice be performed instead. Krishna has proposed this. Let different kinds of food. Now let us hear how Krishna wants Govardhan Puja to be performed. Okay. Let many different kinds of food to be cooked, from the sweet rice to vegetable soups, many kinds of fancy cakes, both baked and fried, should be prepared, and all available milk products should be taken for this sacrifice. Krishna has proposed. The Brahmanas who are learned in the Vedic mantras must properly invoke the sacrificial fire. Then you should feed the priests with nicely prepared food and reward them with cows and other gifts. So there should be a nice puja by the devotees, by chanting the mantras and offering. And after that, all those devotees who have done the puja should be first fed nicely. Give them nice prasadam. So then give them gifts. You should give cows and many other gifts to them. It is said Nanda Maharaj had 9 lakh cows. And giving cows in charity is considered to be the greatest charity, Godhana. And the greatest opulence was having milk and food grains. And today also we experience this. The food grain and the milk is not available purely. Though person may be having so much money. Do you have the access to good milk today? You may have any amount of money. I was inquiring with the people, can we get milk, a pure milk, which is not adulterated, not the cows are taken care of well, cows are not sent to slaughterhouse. They said it's not available. It's a luxury to have a milk. It's a luxury to have a food grain which is not pesticide sprayed. So they were very rich. They had lot of milk. So they gave cows in charity. After giving appropriate food to everyone else, including such fallen souls like dogs and dog eaters. So there are dogs and dog eaters too in the Dwapara Yuga. You should give grass to the cows. Then what you should do? You should feed the cows with grass. It's also part of the Govardhan Puja. And cows, then present your respectful offering to Govardhan Hill. Then everybody should offer. After everyone has eaten to his satisfaction, you should all dress and decorate yourself handsomely, smear your bodies with the sandalwood paste, then circumambulate the cows and brahmanas, the sacrificial fires, and Govardhan Hill. What we should do? When such a nice festival is there, we should all come nicely dressed and decorated. Suppose there is a marriage ceremony, you called everybody for marriage, and all whom you invited, they come with the torn cloth. Old cloths, torn cloth, dirty cloth. How will you feel? You feel embarrassed, isn't it? If your marriage, they all have come well dressed, with a lot of enthusiasm. So their presence itself gives you great pleasure. Similarly, this festival of Govardhan, Krishna wanted all of you should dress well and then decorate yourself nicely and smear your bodies with the sandalwood paste, then not some chemicals, sandalwood paste, then circumambulate the cows and brahmanas, the sacrificial fires, and Govardhan Hill. So fire and the yajna, and they should do circumambulation of the hill. This is my idea, O Father. You may carry it out if it appeals to you. Krishna finally gives freedom to his father. Of course, he cannot direct his father. He has to speak like this. Such a sacrifice will be very dear to the cows, the brahmanas, and the Govardhan Hill, and also to me. So Krishna has put a very strong argument. And after the argument, so pleasantly he spoke, O Father, you may carry it out if it appeals to you. If you feel it's nice what I said, you please do. And if you do that, what will happen? All the cows will become happy. All the brahmanas, the devotees will become happy. And the Govardhan Hill also will become happy. And also I will become happy if you do this. And Krishna knows everybody wants to make him happy. So he has put a big bomb. I will also become happy. So So Shukadeva Goswami said, Lord Krishna, who is himself powerful time, desired to destroy the false pride of Lord Indra. When Nanda and other senior men of Vrindavana heard Sri Krishna's statement, they accepted his word as proper. They accepted, yes, that is correct. When Krishna speaks, who can deny? You know, Krishna killed Vrukasura, also like that, or Bhasmasura. Krishna said, no, the Lord Shiva has given a boon. If you touch on anybody's head, he will burn. So all this. Then the Krishna took a dwarf incarnation. Small, attractive boy. Very attractive in features. And he went and stopped Vrukasura and said, you know, where are you running? Why are you in so much anxiety? So Vrukasura, though he's a small boy, because he's so attractive, he attended to him and he said, actually I am running behind Shiva to test the boon he has given. And this dwarf boy, Krishna said, don't you know this Shiva, after fighting with Daksha, he lost all the powers. I think there will not be any power in his boon. I think it's all false. If you have doubt, you please try. You see, you just try, touch your head and check. So the way he spoke was such a way that he did not click to the Vrukasura. Even if there is a 0.1% possibility, he himself will burn. That was not thought of. You know, sometimes some very good marketing people will speak so well that will buy the item and then later think, why did I buy? Isn't it? You see, these are the fraction qualities of Krishna only jivas are carrying. Some people are so good at selling the products. So Krishna has sold his idea to Nanda Maharaj. But what is Krishna's intention? He wants to destroy the pride of Indra. Shukadeva Goswami says here. He wants to destroy the false pride of Lord Indra. That is why he is speaking. But he spoke so well that they all accepted. Yes, Krishna, what you're telling is correct. Let us do that. So cowherd community then did all that Krishna had suggested. They arranged for Brahmanas to recite the auspicious Vedic mantras using the paraphernalia had been intended for Indra sacrifice. They presented offering to Govardhan Hill, the Brahmanas with reverential respect. As the beautifully ornamented cowherd ladies followed along, riding the wagons and drawn by oxen, they sang the glories of Lord Krishna. And their songs mingled with the Brahmanas chanting of benedictions. Krishna then assumed, here is interesting thing, the Krishna then assumed the unprecedented huge form to instill the faith in cowherd men, declaring, I am Govardhan mountain. He ate the abundant offering. Krishna ate all that what they have brought. Together with the people of Raja, the Lord bowed down to this form. At the same time, Krishna is there. Krishna said, I am Govardhan, and is assumed Govardhan form. Krishna, the 7-year-old boy in the Leela, he is also there. He bowed down to Govardhan. And he said, just see how this hill has appeared in person and bestowed mercy upon us. This Govardhan Hill, assuming any form he wishes, will kill any residents of the forest who neglect him. Therefore, let us pray our obeisances to him for the safety of ourselves and our cows. So like this, they performed the Govardhan Puja. Members of the cowherd community, having thus been inspired by Lord Vasudeva to properly execute the sacrifice to Govardhan Hill, the cows and the Brahmanas returned with the Lord Krishna to their village Braja. They went back after doing this much. Now as Krishna wanted, what should happen? Indra should become angry. People who are not under the control of their senses, their activities are very predictable. You can make a person angry. You know how to make a person angry. You also make a person pleased. You can also make a person very, elated. If you go and glorify and appreciate a person who is materialistic, who is not having a great goal of spiritual life in his life, so such person, you go and glorify. You're a great person. Because of you, so many people are getting employment. Because of you, so many things are happening. You are such and such, such and such. They feel so good. Then generally when we go and meet some people, we tell them, you are so nice. Then we tell them, you chant Hare Krishna. Then they accept. So, it's very predictable. People who are after sense enjoyment, their activities are very predictable. So Krishna knows, though Indra has all freedom, the free will to do anything, but Indra's mind is very predictable to Krishna. Because he is already overtaken by pride. The false pride is there. If I little bit touch his false pride, he'll become angry. Krishna knows this. So, what should devotees should not become like this? Devotees should not be captured by this anger, greed, pride and these things, so that we will not be predictable for ordinary people. We should be predictable for our Guru and Krishna. Okay, this person has promised to me that he will chant 16 rounds. He will chant. When you become predictable for Krishna, you'll become unpredictable for materialistic people. When you become predictable for materialistic people, you become unpredictable for Krishna. He promises here one thing and does another thing. Krishna will think. You say one thing to Krishna and do something else. You one thing to Guru and do another thing. So, the good devotee is one who becomes very predictable for Guru and Krishna. Then Guru and Krishna will empower you. This person I can depend on. This person I can give some more empowerment for my service. Then he will give more powers to you to do service, seva to Krishna. So, this is also a Krishna's mercy. What he is doing to Indra, it is a mercy of Krishna. Because that pride is taking away himself. He is going to hell. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. These things will take one to Trividham Narakasyedam. So it will take one to hell. So it's not good to have that. It is for the good of the Indra that Krishna wants to take away that pride from him. Why? There are so many people are proud in this world. Why Krishna may not be doing this to them? Because they are not devotees. For non-devotees, sometimes as per their karma, they will have pride. So there will be one person very proud and another person also proud. They will be fighting. They will be suffering like this. Krishna may not interfere. Krishna personally decides only to his devotees. If you are a devotee of Krishna, sometimes Krishna apparently does unfavorable things to you. Immediately you should learn a lesson. Oh, Krishna has taken away this from me so that I can surrender to him. Just like Narada Muni thought. As soon as Narada Muni saw his mother is taken away by Kala, the time has taken away, his mother has passed away. And how did Narada consider this Anugraham manyamanaha. He considers anugraha of Krishna, blessings of Krishna. Something which is holding me, not allowing me to progress in my spiritual path, that is taken away, is anugraha of Krishna. So the devotee sees even the unfavorable situation. Somebody is trying some job, I should get a big job. I'm a devotee, why I'm not getting job? I'm chanting. If Krishna sees, if that job is not good for you, he may not give you that, even though your karma allows. That is a protection of Krishna. So therefore, for a devotee, there is nothing inauspicious in life. Everything is auspicious. Every step is auspicious. If you fall sick, that is also good for you. Krishna may be taking away your karma. Krishna may be doing good to you by not allowing you to do something. So, anugraham manyamanaha. Every situation for a devotee is good. So, Indra, it is good. Krishna wants to do welfare for Indra. That is why he wants to take away the pride. So, he did this. Further, then it is said, my dear king, the Shukadeva Goswami is saying, when Indra understood that his sacrifice has been put aside, he became furious with Nanda Maharaj, the other cowherd men who were accepting Krishna as their Lord. Angry Indra sent for the clouds of universal destruction, known as Samvartaka. Imagining himself the supreme controller, he spoke as follows. Indra said, just see how these cowherd men living in the forest have become so greatly intoxicated by their prosperity. Actually, Indra got intoxicated with his power, but he is seeing others are like this. They have surrendered to an ordinary human being, Krishna, and thus they have offended the gods. Their taking shelter of Krishna is just like a foolish attempt of men who abandon transcendental knowledge of the self and instead try to cross over the great ocean of material existence. So then he ordered to the clouds of destruction, to Samvartaka. The prosperity of these people has made them mad with pride. Their arrogance is backed up by Krishna. Now go and remove their pride. Bring their animals to destruction. So like this he ordered. Then he also said, I will follow you to Vraja, riding on my elephant Airavata, taking with me the swift and powerful wind gods to decimate the cowherd village of Nanda Maharaj. Not only that, I will bring the wind. So there's rain and wind. Shukadeva Goswami said, on Indra's order, the clouds of the universal destruction released untimely from their bonds went to the cowherd pastures of Nanda Maharaj. They began to torment the inhabitants by powerfully pouring down torrents of rain upon them. Propelled by fearsome wind gods, the clouds blazed with the lightning bolts and roared, hurled down a hailstone. All the clouds released torrents of rain. The cows and the animals shivering from the excessive rain and wind, and the cowherd men and ladies pained by the cold, all approached Lord Govinda for shelter. So they knew only in any situation they would remember Krishna. They went to Krishna. You spoke big philosophy that time. And we told we were doing the right things. You stopped us. And we all believed you. You know what happened to us now. Now we have come to you. Trembling from the distress brought about by the severe rainfall, the trying to cover their heads and calves with their own bodies, the cows approached lotus feet of Supreme Personality. The cows also approached Krishna. You see, there is very important lesson. When the difficulties come, where do people run? The devotees go. They go to Krishna. Where do the people who are proud about their power do? They become angry and they go for fighting with their power. Like Indra became distressed or angry to see his puja was stopped. What did he do? He did not go to Krishna to complain or take his shelter. He wanted to show his power. So non-devotees, when they become unhappy, they want to solve that problem by their power. They think, I can overpower. They become angry, they break, they kill, they murder, crimes they commit. They break something. As I told once, in big cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, they have something called rage rooms. The rage rooms means when you become angry, you have to pay money in the counter there. You can enter inside the room. There all the computers, TV, fridge and all will be there. You can break all of them. Then your rage gets over. You can come out and they will charge for you for that. Instead of breaking your costly TV, and they have kept some second hand and old TVs. So it's a cheaper way you can subdue your anger. It's called rage room. One rage room is opened in Bangalore. It is available. Become angry, you can go and break. This is what the non-devotees do. But devotees, what they do? They do this. They say, Krishna, Krishna Mahabhaga, Tvam Natham Gokulam Prabhu, Tratum Marhasi Devannaha, Kupitat Bhakta Vatsala. Krishna, Krishna, O most fortunate one, please deliver the cows from the wrath of Indra. O Lord, you are so affectionate to your devotees. Please save us also. First what they said, please save the cows and save us also. You see the devotees? How do we first we do Krishna, first you save me, then others. They said first Krishna save the cows, then save us also, they said. Seeing the inhabitants of his Gokula rendered practically unconscious by the onslaught of hail of blasting wind, the Supreme Lord Hari understood that this was work of angry Indra. Krishna said to himself, Krishna is saying to himself, because we have stopped his sacrifice, Indra has caused this unusually fierce, unreasonable rain together with the terrible winds and hail. You know what is happening? Heavy rain and the hailstorm. Hailstorm means the alikallu, that the balls of ice is also falling and a heavy wind is coming. So all this is they have arranged. The Indra and Indra's energies. So I must therefore protect the cowherd community by my transcendental potency. I am their shelter. I am their master. Indeed, they are my own family. After all, I have taken the vow to protect my devotees. Krishna thought like this. Having said this, Lord Krishna, who is Vishnu himself, picked up Govardhan Hill with one hand and held it atop, just as easily as a child holds up a mushroom. Small mushroom which is there on the ground, the child can pick it, child can break also, child can hold it. Like that Krishna lifted the huge Govardhan Hill. The Lord then addressed the cowherd community, O mother, O father, O residents of Raja, if you wish, you may now come under this hill with your cows. Now all of you come. You should have no fear that this mountain will fall from my hand. Don't worry, it will not fall. And don't be afraid of the wind and rain, for your deliverance from these afflictions has already been arranged. Their minds thus pacified by Lord Krishna, they all entered beneath the hill with their cows and wagons and servants and priests for all other members of the community as well. So huge hill, the huge area is created by Krishna by lifting Govardhan Hill. So Krishna wanted to show Govardhan Hill can protect you. from this also. Because Krishna said Govardhan Hill is giving us everything. Govardhan Hill is protecting us. That is why we should worship Govardhan. Now somebody may say, the heavy rain, where is your Govardhan protecting us? Krishna wanted to show Govardhan can protect you also from this. So Lord Krishna, forgetting hunger and thirst, putting aside all considerations of personal pleasure, stood there holding up the hill for 7 days as the people of Vraja gazed upon him. 7 days he held. When Indra observed this exhibition of Lord Krishna's mystic power, he became most astonished. Pulled down from his platform of false pride and his intentions thwarted, he ordered his clouds to desist. So the cloud went off. The lifter of Govardhan Hill spoke. Krishna told, my dear cowherd men, please go out with your wives, children and possessions. Give up your fear. The wind and rain has stopped and the river's high waters have subsided. So everybody then moved out of the hill. Now, the king Indra, everybody thanked Krishna. Then King Indra's pride was broke. He came and he asked forgiveness from Krishna. And Indra asked, I want to offer a seva to you. Along with Indra, the Surabhi cow came. The Surabhi also said, I want to do abhisheka to you with my milk. So Indra also performed grand abhishekam to Krishna on the bank of Govardhana. And Krishna gave name to Krishna as Govinda and performed a wonderful abhisheka to Krishna. That's what when we go to Govardhan Hill in Vraja, you see Govinda Kunda. Then you also see Surabhi Kunda, where the Surabhi cow did abhisheka to Krishna. That water has been collected there. This is how they performed and asked forgiveness from Krishna. Then hearing all these things, inhabitants of seeing all these things, 7-year-old boy lifting, all the Brajavasis went to Nanda Maharaj to ask, how is your son so powerful? He's 7 years old, he lifted Govardhan Hill. All these days they heard the stories only. The forest he killed this, he killed that. Long ago he killed one Putana. That also they thought she died, something happened, heart attack maybe. So they never thought Krishna did all these things. Now they saw 7 days Krishna is lifting over the Nile. And now they wonderstruck with this. They all together went to Nanda Maharaj and asked, what is the secret? What is your son? How is he lifting over the Hill? That unfolds further answers in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that Nanda Maharaj reveals what did Garga Muni say when Krishna was born. Further, Krishna's pastime all again narrated by all the Brajavasis to recollect these all things Krishna has done. We want to know who is he. So that is the chapter in Krishna book Prabhupada writes, Wonderful Krishna. So this wonderful pastime Govardhan happened on this auspicious day of Govardhan Hill. So today how can we worship Govardhan Hill? And we are making a Govardhan Hill replica. And then we are going to place the Lord there. We are going to cook for the Lord. That was one of the main activity of Govardhan Puja. We should cook for the Lord, bring and offer to the Lord. Lord will eat everything that day. Then you should do circumambulation. Then you should feed the cows, worship the cows, doing kirtana. And you should feed all the devotees sumptuously. So if you do all this seva, annadana to devotees, serving the devotees, cooking for Krishna, offering to Govardhan and Krishna, feeding the cows, worshipping the cows, doing sankirtana, if you do all these activities, Krishna said, that will please me. So Krishna will become very happy. So secret to please Krishna today is a very, very wonderful opportunity. So let us all, with all great faith and reverence and with the surrender, Let us worship Krishna today on the Govardhan Puja. Govardhan Giridhari ki, Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.